This is always the hardest part, knowing how to start. Oh, I've got a drink. Hello. Today is Saturday. I was supposed to film last night because last night obviously was Friday, and that means it was a whole week, my first whole week of being completely uni free, which anyone who has done a uni degree or something similar knows how good that feels. But I've actually had a pretty busy week. I probably should have filmed this bit at the very start of me recording, but I basically just wanted to explain what this YouTube channel is going to be about and why I wanted to do it. I've loved YouTube videos and everything ever since I was a kid. I've always wanted to start my own YouTube channel, but don't know, I guess I've never been brave enough. But now that I've finished uni and I will be starting a new chapter in my life, as it were, I feel like now, well, I just feel like, why not? I might as well give it a go. I think also it will be nice in this important chapter to video things and then look back on it in a few years and remember how I got to where I am, or how I got to where I will be. Does that make sense? So this first video is obviously a little introduction into what sort of videos I'm going to post, but it's also a video of my first week of being uni free. I've had a pretty busy week. It's my first week of being uni free, my first week of starting work experience in a primary school, and my first week of starting a new job, childminding. So yeah, I think that'll be super fun to look back on in however many years. It's Tuesday morning. It's 5 to 8 and I'm a little bit nervous because today is my first day doing work experience in a primary school. I wouldn't say I'm running late. I'm pretty excited. A lot of the kids in reception I know from the preschool that I work at. Yeah, so it's quite weird because a lot of them know me like a bit more personally, and I'm gonna go in and I have to be like more of a teacher, and so that'd be quite strange, but yeah, I'm really excited. I'm looking forward to it. And I can't wait. Kids are so funny. Every time I come home from preschool I have a new story to tell my family of how funny the kids are. They don't even try and be funny, and then they just say things. They're so brutally honest. Oh, I'm actually a bit nervous. Okay, so it's about 10 past 8. I had my first day working at the school. It was so much fun, and I was right, kids are so funny. Except the reason I'm doing this now at 10 past 8 is because I got home, had like some food, a snack, and was watching Netflix in my room, and I totally fell asleep. Yeah, my mum just laughed at me because I've done like one day of work, not even like a full day, 8 till 4. Whereas most of the teachers are there till like gone 6, and I come home and just fell asleep. It's actually quite bad because I'm supposed to have sign language classes Tuesday evenings, but I totally slept through it. My mum just come wake me up like, hello, Jem, take it you're not going to sign language? I was like, no, I don't think so. But yeah, so filming this now because I think it'd be super funny in however long to look back, and I want to remember all these things that the kids say because they're so funny. So it started off where they just came in and did like their some of them did phonics, some of them did handwriting practice, etc. And then they was reading a little bit about Easter. because before Easter they were doing, like before the Easter holidays, they were doing the story, and so it was my job to take them out into like the corridor in groups of like 5 or 6 and reenact this story that they'd been doing. And when we were going through the story and just seeing like how they were getting on, if they'd remembered it, everything, one girl, bless her, she's such a sweet girl, but the teacher said like, does anyone remember what happened, like the story of Easter and Jesus and everything? And this girl just put her hand up, like, so genuine, just went, no, she said, yeah, go on. She said, he got dead. He got dead. Oh my gosh. Me and the teacher just looked at each other like, try not to laugh, because bless her, she's right, like that is the story, he died, but it's just the way she just was like, he got dead. Oh, yeah, so anyway, I took some different groups into the hall and did this, and one kid, we're going out, and this one kid was like, I want to be Jesus. I was like, yeah, sweet, you can be Jesus. And then the kid next to him was coming out and was like, I'm gonna be the cross. I was like, cool, sweet. So we got one kid standing there like with their arms out, and then the kid behind him with his arms out. One of them's Jesus and the other one is the cross. Oh, it was so embarrassing. At the school, they obviously have to call me by my name, like they have to call me Miss Gardner. But because a lot of the kids in reception used to go to the preschool that I worked at, they all know me as Gemma. And a lot of them, oh, it's so embarrassing. A lot of them call me DJ Gemma. It basically started because at preschool one day, my manager wanted me to do the CD player, like stop and start, as she was doing this story, and I was just having like a bit of banter and said to her, I was like, her and all the kids, I was like, yeah, of course I will, but you have to call me DJ Gemma. And from that day on, they have all called me DJ Gemma. And I started going to class and the teacher's like, oh, we've got a new helper today, Miss Gardner. And then some kids are like, DJ Gemma. I was like, yeah, nice. You have to like, it's cool, but then having to explain to the teacher, like, the children, they call me DJ Gemma. Yeah, so that was my first day working in a primary school. Really enjoyed it. Tomorrow and Thursday and Friday I am in my normal job, working in a preschool, and I bet I go in and then there's more funny stories to tell. A lot of the kids at preschool have siblings at the school. I totally just burped. So the last section of this video was about my first day at work experience, which was Tuesday. So Wednesday, Thursday, Friday were my normal days working in preschool, and like I said, kids are so funny and they say the funniest things. Me and Chelsea at work were having a bit of banter with some of the kids, because some of the older ones at the preschool are like pretty tuned in and they get humour, they get banter, so we was just laughing, and I said, who's more beautiful, me or Chelsea? And they said, Chelsea, but you're the nice one. Chelsea is more beautiful, but you're the nice one. I appreciated that. That was actually on Friday. Also on Friday, anyone who knows Chelsea or knows a bit of Chelsea knows, I can't even describe what she is like sometimes, but basically I've got it here, the actual note she wrote. She was writing a note to send home with the kids in their book bags, because at preschool I think we're going to be doing pizza making, because loads of the kids have been showing an interest in pizzas, in like the role play, in the mark making area, all different areas. They've been drawing pizzas, you can use it for maths. It's actually quite a cool topic as such. And yeah, anyway, so she was sending a leaflet home, and it was basically supposed to say how they've made a pizza in school, and then for the parents to ask the kids what it looked like before it went in the oven, what it looked like when it came out of the oven, because that also ticks off as such a section about understanding growth and things like that. And anyway, yeah, so this is the actual note she wrote. Pizza making. I made a pizza at preschool to cook and eat at home. How did your parents look before it went in the oven? How did your parents look before it went in the oven? That is actually what she wrote and actually what she said, and thank God she reread it, because imagine if she'd sent that home, photocopied this and sent it home with like 30 different kids. Honestly. As I said about my childminding job, what I've got to do is, after I finish work, got to quickly rush to the primary school and pick up 2 siblings. And I was standing there the other day. I'd picked one of them up and we were walking down a little bit of the hill, and a kid who I used to have at preschool a few years back, she was coming down on her scooter quite fast, and I was walking, so I was walking and she was coming like that. She kind of like came into me and ran over my foot and like fell over. And you know how embarrassing it is when like a kid falls and it was like partly your fault, and she's crying, and oh, I felt so bad. And I said to her like, sorry, you okay? I said to the mum, I'm so sorry, I didn't see her. She was really nice about it. She said, no, it's fine, don't worry about it. And I thought, oh, I felt terrible, but mum was really nice about it. Anyway, the next day I come back up the school to pick up these kids again, and I'm waiting for one of the kids to come out of their classroom, and I'm standing there and I'm not paying much attention. I'm just like standing there. Anyway, I stepped back, fell over the kid's scooter again, didn't I? Oh my God. Working with children, any toileting situation is always, you always have to go into it open-minded and optimistic, because you never know what's going to happen. The other day I took 2 kids to the toilet, and in our setting in the toilets we have 2 toilets. So one kid went in one kid went in the other. The kid who went in the one on the right, I don't know this kid that well, because they're only in once a week, and they're not my key child, and they're normally in nappy, so I don't normally take them to the toilet. It's their key worker. So anyway, I took them into one toilet and the other kid into the other one. This kid needed help being lifted onto the toilet. Put them on, come out, and I'm walking back out, and the girl that had gone into the toilet in the first one, she just had her hands in the toilet. I have no idea what she was doing. I just like shouted her name, and I was like, don't do that, that's dirty. And I felt a bit bad because I scared her, but I just saw it and just thought, what are you doing? Take your hands out of the toilet. That is grim. Another kid, in the hall in our preschool, we have a little painting area, and we have a painting easel. Anyway, the painting easel wasn't out on this particular day because we were doing something different in the painting area, and this kid was walking around and was looking for the painting easel. We didn't know she was looking for it. She said to Chelsea about going to the toilet, so Chelsea took her to the toilet. No, she's going around the toilets like this. Behind the door, she's going, looking, goes into the toilet, looks behind the toilet, looking for the painting easel. This like 4 foot tall painting easel, and she's looking behind the toilet. Yeah, so that's how my first full week uni free has been. It's been super busy with working full-time now, work experience, and doing evening childminding jobs, but I'm loving it so far. It's just nice not to have the stress, and it's not going to be for much longer because the school year finishes like mid-July, and we're nearly mid-May, so just over 2 months left. That'll come around super quick. That'll be finished. I'll have summer, and then I'm hoping to be applying for maybe some teaching courses. So I'm just trying to enjoy the time now, because that's going to be more work. Great. I didn't think of that. But yeah, that is all. Thanks for stopping by. If you did. That's a stupid thing to say. Thanks for stopping by if you did, because if you didn't, you wouldn't be watching this bit. And if you did, I don't need to say if you did, because you obviously did. That is all. Thank you. Thank you and good night. It's way past my bedtime.